In November 2025, I published my second tiny book, and then I decided to stop, to take a break. But then, I wanted to write again. I wanted to start writing another book, but I thought, what book can I write now? What can I write about? I know that I have another book inside me waiting, that's here, waiting to be written, but I didn't know what that was. I had a few ideas. I thought, well, maybe I could write about death. I'm going to write about death, like stories around death, my experience with death. Okay. Then I had another idea, a collection of stories, random stories from my life, like personal stories, but I couldn't find like random stories. I didn't like that idea. And then I thought, okay, maybe I could write about my experience in Australia, because I lived 2 years in Australia. I have a lot of stories. I can write a tiny memoir, but I thought a tiny memoir, it can't be tiny because I have so many things to say, and I don't have a lot of experience with memoirs. I haven't read many. I've read 2 or 3 memoirs, so I'm not very familiar with the genre. Then, as part of a task for the Tiny Book Writers Room, which is a little community that I opened 2 weeks ago, the prompt that I sent to the writers was to introduce their tiny book, the tiny book that they're writing, or the tiny book that they want to write. And I introduced mine as well, but I didn't have an idea. I just said, okay, I'm going to share some ideas for this. And while I was writing the ideas, I thought, yes, I want to write about this one, veganism, because I've been vegan for 9 years. I've been vegetarian since 2011, and I have plenty of stories about veganism. I know a lot of things about veganism. I am a vegan, and I thought I can write a book to help aspiring vegans, to help them understand what switching to this lifestyle involves. When I was writing in the Tiny Book Writers Room about this, so I thought, maybe I could write about veganism. And my level of excitement, I noticed my level of excitement growing. And I thought, okay, no, this is the right idea, because I have the materials, I have the stories, I have the experience, and I have the right excitement. And I know who the book is for and what it is for. That's it. All the elements to start writing are there. So I started writing the introduction. And while writing the introduction, wow, I thought that was the confirmation. I am writing my third tiny book now. And I can't wait. I can't wait to be here typing. If you don't have enough ideas for a book, well, there is a pre-writing phase where you can take it easy and just think. There are questions also that you can ask yourself. I wrote about the questions in my newsletter on Substack, Tiny Authors. The link is below if you want to read that post. There are 18 questions that you could ask yourself to discover the audience and the purpose of your book. So there is a pre-writing phase that we need to go through. It's a challenge because, we don't always have this brilliant idea that, that you're like, oh, yes, I'm going to write this. That's it. Then you finish writing the book and you're like, okay, now I'm going to write this. Well, it doesn't work that way. At least to me, it doesn't work that way. This pre-writing phase then will end and you will start writing. Now I need to find the time. I'm not in a hurry, but I want to get it done. And this time probably will be in the morning, like first thing in the morning, just writing stuff and editing the next day, something like this, I'm thinking. And then I will send you updates. I will talk about this, how the process is going, because it might be useful to you. And that's it. I hope this is helpful. I hope this might give you some ideas on how to approach your own tiny book project. And thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hey, do you want to write a tiny non-fiction book but you feel stuck alone or unsure where to start? Join the Tiny Book Writers Room, a virtual space where aspiring tiny book authors like you come together to start, continue, or finish their tiny book project. You'll get peer support, feedback on drafts, monthly Q&A calls, and guidance from me. Click the link in the description to join the waiting list. Thank you, and speak soon.